Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil Revelations Infernal in 2023, I guess. Here are the super patrons of Smazza Bazza and Brady Burns, as well as our regular patron of Bellywatch. You are also appreciated and much loved. As well, as I said last time, Brady Burns has a Twitch now. It is pinkdaddy_. It is on Twitch. Highly, go give him some love. Even if it's just, giving him followers, at the end of the day, it would just be really nice. He's a good friend of mine, and I would love to see, some growth for him. I know that I only got to 300 subscribers, and people don't really overly like, Resident Evil, but yeah. Damn, the graphics look a bit better now. So this was,
Think these things got to Chris and Jessica?
I hope not.
Hey, no one's saying Chris is dead.
Alright, then let's find him already.
Well, we are, because we died like 7 times in the last episode. This mission is pretty good in my opinion. As I said, each little mission is essentially,
I'll check it out.
Okay, I'll see what I can find here.
Copy that.
there you go. There's like a lot of shit like this, that's right. But as you'll see,
there's a lot of similarities to the corpses on the beach.
I do like the idea of how this works. It really does ease the player into how the game works. The one thing I kind of dislike about it though is on higher difficulties, if you're literally saying to your player base, you need to know how to parry and shit, so you kind of already need to know how the game works. It's kind of redundant in a way then, to then, not let them use this item. I guess it would just be too annoying. I think, yeah, it's targeting that. We'll see. Okay, well, there's still bad guys here. Oh, usually the live subjects give away more. Not that one, this one. You have 1 of 30. We'll see what these hold. We still currently have basically nothing. Which is the main thing that's really bad. I think that if it's really keying off here, I would highly presume that they would have it in such a way that if you backtracked, you really got rewarded. I mean, there's no reason not to. I tried to parry, or whatever it's called. Oh my god, you actually can get cucked in this game. That is not what I like to see. So we can check what this is. Just 5 handgun ammo. Okay. I'm gonna have a look-see around. Huh. You know what's interesting about this? I think that this doesn't actually count as a wall. This doesn't count as a window. This counts as a full-on wall, I think, to wall off potential enemies. So then you can't see what's around the corner. Okay. Is there any fingerprints like here? No. I don't really know where all the fingerprints are. And yet again, this is just a test to see where everything is, to see if it's even worth it. And like, if there's nothing up here, we'll probably just let ourselves get killed. We'll get some knife practice in. Alright, there is something. It's just 5 handgun ammo, that really isn't worth it. Even if it was a herb, it kind of still wouldn't even be worth it, funnily enough. We'll just have a look around on both sides. We want to make sure that we don't miss anything too substantial. Obviously, the sensor for everything is actually quite large, so if you're in a room with something, it's probably going to key you off to the fact that something is there. Okay, there actually is a few items around here. Hey, yo, we also get a healing item that's really freaking useful. We might be able to make good use of that. Yet again, only handgun ammo. I wonder if you actually had different weapons at this point, if you're doing a New Game Plus, for instance. If... I didn't realize that that's just wave sound, and I was actually really concerned. Okay, there we go, yeah. So there's a really hard difficulty where you don't use any herbs on this mode, and essentially the way that it works is that every single time you beat a mission, you're fully healed. So it's kind of like do every single mission without getting killed, like taking enough. Like just you have to it's not like you have to do it without dying. It's just you have to do it in general. So like it could be something fun for some people who are really good and mastered this game, but I am not. So we're just gonna heal anyway. And it also means we can see the game in a way better light. Okay. It does suck that there's nothing else there. I don't feel like there's too much reason. Yet again, I thought I could dodge those, but apparently not. Just handgun ammo. Excuse me, I was told that there was a parry system in this game. Very explicitly, almost, actually. That there would be a system in which you would dodge an enemy's attack. I was told of this. Hitting certain areas will inflict greater damage. But okay, so we now know... Oh my god, literally, it's sending us back to the starting cutscene. I will... Oh my god, we have no ammo.
Is that the lock?
I'll check it out.
Okay. I'll see what I can find
We
here.
had like no ammo.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Chris's trail. This thing has a lot of similarities to the corpses on the beach.
Okay. There's a handprint back here. So in a way, yes, there is a reason to actually come back here. The only problem is, yet again, you don't have Parker assisting you this time. And they just have too much dang health. I think if there was only 2 there, yet again, if you did manage to kill them earlier, you would have the benefit of being able to backtrack all of that and get a lot of ammo. So essentially, Chris is in here, and you need to get a key.
Chris! Chris! Come on, say something!
Now, you can probably tell what the
but he's
plot
trapped
twist
in there.
is with this level, but yet again, this was on the
No,
3DS.
It's a tough lock. I need
So-
the key.
Okay, then let's find it.
Oh, I'm surprised that there's nothing apparently in this entire room. Huh. Well, other than the fact that there's ducts everywhere, that's very nice of them. Hey, shotgun shells. Oh my god, that would be actually so sick if they gave you shit early. I don't remember you. Let's try walking very slowly under it. Maybe it's like some time of... if anyone's ever seen the back of the box of this game, they would know exactly what this is about. Magnum ammo. I tried to dodge that, but it was no good. My card was declined on that dodge. Well, yes, I would like to scan you. Can I dodge again? No. Okay, what is the dodge button? It has to not be X then. I refuse to believe it's X after it didn't work 5 times. Yeah, it can't be the X button. It has to be something else. The good thing about this, though, is it means I can actually record for a lot of time. Death counter. Yeah. But it means I can actually do this a bunch of times. Oh my god, I don't want to have to do that. There needs to be more save points.
Was that the lock?
I'll check it out.
Okay. I'll see what I can find here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Chris's trail. This thing has a lot of similarities to the corpses on the beach.
I'm just gonna say fuck it, essentially. Okay, it's not circle. What is it then? It's not square. What is the perfect dodge? Am I gonna actually have to literally look up, hey, how do you perfect dodge in Resident Evil Revelations? I think I'm gonna have to. I love how my laptop is so irritating to the point where
I hope not.
literally I have to tell the laptop, hey, you know you can connect to the internet, right? And then my laptop's like, wait, what? How to
You hear that?
dodge in
Is that the
RE Revelations.
I'll check it out.
Okay. I'll see what I can find
PS4.
here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Chris's
Oh my
trail.
god, please, internet, just fucking load. How do you dodge? Okay, so from the internet, they have told me that essentially all you need to do, is when an enemy is about to hit you, halfway into their attack animation,
This thing has a lot
you
of
press the
similarities to
forward
the
button,
corpses on the beach.
essentially. So you go into them, which makes sense, or you back turn, which was obviously the way I was doing it before, and obviously that's a little bit more inconsistent in a way. And it could lead to scenarios where shit happens that you don't want to have happen. This is something that's super irritating, by the way. Yeah, okay, that works way better. Okay, now that I know effectively how to dodge properly, this should be going way better. Also, I don't think they naturally spawn any healing items in this version. I think literally the only way you're meant to heal, maybe in the flashbacks they will, but I don't think there's any naturally recurring healing items except for by scanning, which really means that scanning is important in this mode. However, now that I know you just press the forward button, this is going to be a lot easier to dodge. It's kind of like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance in that way then. And I absolutely adore that game. That game is so good. I did have a challenge run, actually, I was doing of that game, that never came to fruition, sadly. So there's like one out of there, and then this puddle here, which I think just naturally tries to give enough for you to heal. So we should be able to get through most of this without healing. It's only one bullet, but the healing item is where the cost is very much wanted. But yeah, we should be able to heal. Obviously, different enemies attack at different speeds, and it might not even work for ranged enemies. But hey, it's a better health insurance than the American healthcare style healing we're getting. At least, you know, the joking. I don't know how American healthcare works. I don't know if it's actually like okay as long as you know you're insured or something. And if it's like if you're just not insured, you're literally just game over. Because if that is the case, then okay, I don't really care. That's fair enough. In a sense, it's fair enough. It's not really fair enough, but like it's ghetto fair enough. Depending on where these enemies are, we could be able to get that scan off. Seems not. Okay. Get fricked, losers! Hehehe. Okay, so now that we know how to properly dodge, this game should be a lot easier, at least for these earlier sections. Hoo boy, though. Hoo boy, indeed. At least that means that we can actually speed through this section a bit more now. I'm really scared, though, that it's given us magnum ammo. Because, haha, that's not what I want to be seeing so early into a game. The game saying, oh, by the way, you're probably going to be using the Magnum soon. I don't really want to see that. Okay. Yet again, these things are terrifying. There's something over here. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, as soon... Oh my god, we're getting machine gun ammo too, are you serious? It could just be a way for the game to kind of make sure that you do have a bit of ammo. It would actually be the sickest freaking shit if, you actually saw, like, if you could actually choose, kind of, in a way, what weapons you, get first. Like, if it was up to you and shit. That would be the absolutely coolest thing. So this area you go into a bit later, but I always find it nice. Yeah, it's locked. You need a key for it. I don't know at what point you get that key. So this is Rachel Foley, and she dies. Like that. Very nice piece of, you know, centerpiece. What we need is on her person. So it's kind of a ghetto boss fight in a way. However, if we're able to dodge well enough, we should be fine, essentially. Man. There's apparently nothing else. Okay, it's saved. Oh, hey, there's a fingerprint. They don't tell you this, but live suspects are more likely to give you more shit. Okay, we actually got a proper healing item. We want to dodge this guy. Damn it, we didn't dodge. That's fine. We're gonna heal.
Parker, I found a key. Think we need it?
And we don't need to do anything about these enemies. We can literally just leave. But I'm very concerned about that big boy that we saw. And also, yet again, enemies can just come through the vents. So...
I found Chris. Make your way to my location.
Not safe. Also, if you go and investigate Chris first, Parker won't have that audio, that voice line. Instead, he will say, I've made my way to Chris. Basically, like, hurry up. Okay. Now that I understand the powering system, it's actually pretty fucking easy. Essentially, you just have to tap forward a bunch of times. Okay, maybe not. I would like to get past you, please. I've never seen this enemy before. Excuse me, game. You can't just throw in new enemies that haven't even been in the game before and then just say, also, he one-shot kills you. Have fun. That is BS on a level I don't want to get up to. Okay, how about we try actually... backing these up a bit more. And then, oh my god, bro! This makes it more horrifying in a way. When you see your character getting devoured by literally like Slug Tongue Man, it's less scary, but seeing it kind of off screen, it's one of those interesting things where it's like self-made censorship in like a good way can actually go a long way to making your thing scarier, or like enhancing kind of like the mood of the game. So irritating. You can heal at any time. Nice. Oh my god, stop having to be at a perfect fucking angle. I would... Okay. I kind of dislike that they just shove a randomly new enemy on you. Are you actually fucking serious? Like, we got through it pretty easily, but are you serious, game?
Jude,
Come on. We gotta help Chris.
Are you serious, game? Just fucking... Did you know that there's gonna be 50 fucking enemies down here? This is just... Like, I feel like there's a point... Like, obviously this is meant to be like a lunatic, like a maddening, like a really hard difficulty. But there's a point to where the difficulty is good and it feels fun. And a point where the difficulty just feels like it's there to just be an achievement bait, essentially. Like, well, we gotta have a way, we gotta have a reason for people who buy this game to really sink their time in. So let's make Inferno mode. I'm kinda still liking it so far. But, yeah.
You learned the truth.
This is not Hunk, by the way, so... If you like Hunk, I'm sorry, but that's not Hunk. And that is the first episode finished. There's like 12 episodes. So accuracy, so as you can see, we did okay in that one. So all together, they calculate your stats, so we got an A rank. Yet again, you can see just how easy time gets there, where essentially in the first level it was super hard and we had a lot of hard time even keeping up with the game. And now in like the second and third mission we just breezed through it like it was nothing. Obviously we died a few times, but yet again that was just me trying to figure out how the hell the fucking parry system worked.
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
So these cutscenes are literally here to facilitate the idea that this is meant to be on a portable system. This is meant to be on the 3DS. So it's meant to be like you play a few levels or you play like a chapter or two and then you drop the game and then you play it like maybe a few days later or maybe the next day or something. So it's just a nice little refresher.
This is not good.
And it also shows off a few like moments that you probably would have seen in the game. Which I think is actually really cool. It would have been the most goated thing ever, especially for the PS4, Xbox One S version of this game, to have it that it actually records parts of your gameplay, and then have them in the things. I think that would have been really awesome. But obviously, that would have been a bit hard for them to do. So I understand them not doing that. So here is Chris and Jessica. So Jessica's also a new character. And she is just a prissy bitch. That's her character. And this is the level I was saying early on might give us some trouble. And considering what the last mission was like, I think it may be.
We're almost there, Jessica.
Especially considering the fact that, you know, one, Jessica has a sniper rifle, and two, Chris, I think, has, you know, an actual weapon.
Indicates the camp is on the far side of this peak.
So, like, Chris has a shotgun in this
Maybe
mode,
it's
so...
the weather, but I still can't make
I
contact with
fully
HQ.
expect... He also
Who'd have
has
thought
a
we'd be
pistol.
stuck out here for so
But I
long?
fully expect the game to not be pulling punches in this mode. Huh, it's interesting to have all that back area if they're not going to do anything with it. Oh boy, I am not looking forward to this mission. If they made the previous mission super tough, I do not want to see what they do with this mission. It's interesting though that... Oh, that's why the airplane crashes down. I was like, please don't tell me they added like another stupid fucking monster to this game.
There shouldn't be any shipping routes in this area.
So,
The
yeah.
intel we got on Veltro was on the money. Come on.
Yeah. Good thing is you actually have a healing item for this one. However, bad thing, I think there's a reason why they give you that healing item.
Jesus, no one could have lived through that.
if I'm correct, I think there are actually enemies
Investigate
in
the
this
site. Let me
area
know if you find anything.
that are meant to show up way later. Okay. Jessica's kind of a cool character though, I like her. Man, they need to make paper in the real world like this, you know. When handling the new special thing, can we scan you? Look at the way she looks. She looks so fucking derpy. Look at her. She's just like, why am I here? Okay. They might just be trying to make the game not impossibly hard. Honestly, the fact that I think maybe the only thing that's different is not these sections where the game is fully balanced around everything being the way that it is. I think the game is balanced around simply the encounters that you would naturally have in the game. Okay, so there is something. Aha, there's something here.
The manifest should give us a lead to work with.
Yeah, so with the flight plan, that will help us out. There should be nothing else here. But yeah, I think that these areas, and if that is the case, thank you, Capcom, for actually having a little bit of, you know, nice kindness. I do not want to know what the first Skag Dead fight is gonna look like under these scenarios. I think I might get my PTSD back. Whew boy, if it's overly hard. But I'm super surprised that there was no enemies in that first area. Like, really surprised. I would have 100% put maybe a hunter or two.
Did you hear that?
However, I understand that at the end of the day they don't want to make this too hard, but did you see the previous part? These these enemies
Careful, Jessica.
See? This is why
are
I
very
don't
annoying.
laws. Was the plane transporting these things?
Chris,
that
unlike
way,
Jill,
doesn't it?
actually has a way better knifing animation for,
Yeah.
like Jill kind of moves
have to
forward a
stop
bit,
him
but this
before
one's
he gets
wider, so it is actually kind of a weird way, really back, got Jessica's face. Back, Hellspawn! Back to whence you came! Jesus Christ, though. Both of these ways lead to the same area. I think this way, though, has a fingerprint. Oh my god, decoys. So decoys are like the most goated item ever made. Man, abusing line of sight in this game is like the best thing ever. And using just our pistol ammo is so useful. Holy shit! Hey, we go through that. We do need to scan you before we kill you. Because scanning every enemy is actually something I do want to do in this game. Because scanning every enemy seems like a fun enough kind of thing. We'll go both ways just to make sure that we don't miss out on anything. I do love little doors like that where there's like that hole in that room, as you saw. I really love things like that when developers are like, where do we put the enemies so then the enemies are on a little bit of a delay. Oh, just make a hole in the wall. Oh, okay. This is what I mean. It's always useful. Where are you? Okay, it might actually just be down here. Yeah, it is. Hey, that's actually really useful for us because we actually are using a shotgun at this point. I'm really happy that we've done this without taking any damage at this point. Hey, more handgun ammo. That's actually really fucking useful. Okay. Yeah, there's one of them behind us. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay, we're able to steal a heal from that guy, which is obviously very useful, and we can now do this a bit as well. And then continuously do this essentially. I know that somewhere around here there's like a handprint, because I remember it being one of the first ones I got in my like original playthrough back in 2014. And I was all like, hey, wait, that's weird. But yet again, little holes for enemies. It's pretty cute in my opinion. So this is the first kind of actual test. Look at the difference. We have a grenade that helps us, and also we have a literal, like, you know, shit. We can now just reload while Jessica does that. We can knife the dogs, just like in zombies. I want to center of mass them as much as I can. Jesus, that was a big ol' friend. Make sure there's nothing behind me. Fuck. We have enough health. Also, Jessica's a petty bitch as well. She's not just a moody bitch, she's also petty.
Yeah, my partner from before. What about it?
I was, you know, just asking.
I was just, you know, asking. Maybe she, you know, took you on a date or something. I don't know. Just asking. Yeah, she's really moody for like no reason. We have another BOW decoy, which are very good. The reason why I was gung-ho on the shotgun is because there is guaranteed shotgun shells here. Which, although not crazy, is still something. We also have 3 healing items at this point. The ending of this level is actually a little tricky, but, yeah, like, they give you even another herb, like, it's really funny how, like, overcompensating they are at this point in the game. But then, a bit back, you know, there's, like, 51, like, you know, do you know how to dodge? If you don't, you're gonna fucking die, tutorials. There's another thing back here, because, yeah, as you see here, there's a scannable. I want to grab all of them. All the scannables shall be mine. The thing that's also great is anytime you're not in the Zenobia, you can just carry as much freaking ammo as you like, which I think is a little bit of an arse pull, considering the fact that, I think anyone in their right mind would try to carry as much shit as they can on a place that literally is trying to kill them, but, you know, c'est la vie. So, we have a few BOW decoys, which are really useful. You'll see them very shortly, like in like a few seconds, because, holy shit, did Chris just fall down a mildly small, like for a Resident Evil character, a mildly small area?
Okay?
It's just my leg. I'm not going anywhere for a while.
So, this is essentially the ending thing and the real thing that they're building up to.
Hold on, I'll be right there.
I'm just gonna throw one of these out.
Got your back.
Essentially, you can't even use your shotgun.
Damn, there's too many of them.
The main problem with this is that you can't parry at all.
Shit, my ammo's not gonna last.
Under after any more details.
My ammo is not gonna last, he says, as he has like 70 bullets. Another one of those. Yeah, like Jessica's not even that far off at this point. Hello there, big boy. How are you? I hope the answer's good, cause oh boy, is that close. This is a really awesome knife animation. You don't actually get to see too often. And then yeah. Hey yo. Knife the dog. There's seemingly a lot of dogs for an area where, well, a point in time where literally we could have been picked up like 5 years ago at this point. I think it's just meant to really exacerbate the whole, you know, survival point of this point. God, I hate how annoying this is. Oh my god, can that just stop being so many zombie dogs? I swear, if this goes on much longer, I'm gonna actually start getting annoyed. Thank God.
Can you stand?
Okay, maybe our ammo wasn't the best.
I'll be okay.
Sorry to bring this up again, but
Bring what up?
do you?
So, do you trust me as much as Jill? You literally
There's no
just
need to
saved my
compare.
life.
I trust you both. Besides, trust is built through actions, not words.
That's
Such
so
such a Chris thing to
It's
say.
always about the job, isn't it?
Man, this game is amazing. That one did definitely get a difficulty boost, but I feel like it's fair enough, honestly. Like, the rest of the mission is really straightforward. If they're not gonna get you with like a strong enemy at the start of the level, they may as well make the one thing this level's known for a bit harder.
Is that the airstrip?
Man, look at that
That's the
really
hideout.
high quality thing there. Totally not just like some squares. The interesting thing is, in this one, we've really not died as much as the previous episode. So we'll probably just have this episode end here.
The interference here killed our signals. We're at Valcoinen Mock Airport.
Damn it. It's all a setup.
What do you mean?
I sent Jill and Parker to the Mediterranean on faulty intel.
So this
Now I've
is
lost contact.
basically 40 minutes from when we were playing as Jill.
How? What's going on?
Chris, you better look at this.
I do like how, like, unironically, it's just like, take a look at this and you just immediately see it.
Then stories of the resurrection are true. If that's the case,
Then the setup that got Jill and Parker. It was all.
yeah, I'd almost.
Yeah, like, Jessica doesn't even look that bad. I think it's just Jill's lips that are a bit too focused on. Also, look at that ear. Look how terrible that ear looks. Jesus Christ. It's just a flat texture.
Any idea?
They
what's
really did not care about Cliff O'Brien in this game. It might just be in general that it's just an image over the ear. To save on, you know, space, because this was a DS game originally. 0 deaths, pretty fair accuracy, and the time doesn't matter until the end. 13 minutes though, that's really good. I think I will end this one. This one, I'll just overwrite the save. Literally, 1, the mission doesn't matter, and 2, we did really good on that mission anyway. So, I will go and record the next episode of Resident Evil Revelations Inferno. I hope you all had an absolutely wonderful day. This episode was a bit more tame in a way, even though the freaking mission we just did was so freaking assholey. I do think that we did pretty well overall. So I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.